sisters, brothers, siblings in the Episcopal Church in Northern Indiana. Grace and peace be with you in Jesus, the light for all people. Hello, friends. It's good to join you again here from the Lambeth Conference. We've just concluded a conversation at our tables on one of the other Lambeth calls entitled Anglican Identity. And I'm excited and thankful to be able to introduce to you again my friend from the Diocese of Dunedin in Aotearoa, New Zealand, Polynesia, Bishop Stephen Benford. Stephen, tell us a bit about the Diocese of Dunedin. What's it like in your particular context?
Tēnā koutou katoa. Dunedin is a small diocese in the South Island of New Zealand, and we are not the major Christian denomination, and we are a small group of people. But our vision that I have for the diocese, there are people who pray, read the Bible, and live out the risen life of Christ. And so within the Anglican communion and framework, we seek to be disciples of Christ.
What was your sense of our conversation this afternoon around Anglican identity? Where do you think we sort of landed from your vantage point?
I don't want to focus on a slip of the tongue, but one of our delegates stood up and talked about the Anglican confusion rather than the Anglican communion, and it did seem at a while some of our discussions were more confused. However, within it, there was still a sense that we can say Jesus Christ is Lord, and that is the face and the foundation and the basis on which we grow as Christians. And then within that, we affirm our identity with both historic documents, the love of the Scriptures, and a desire to live out that life as we go forward. So yeah, there is a degree of confusion, but actually within that confusion, there's a life which seeks to build and to grow as disciples of Jesus Christ.
I shared with you, we had a table conversation about the importance of the 5 marks of mission and how they've really been a source for me to sort of organize everything that we do in our diocese. And there was a general sense, as you may recall, that when we got to that particular section, the resounding sense was, do not mess around with the 5 marks of mission, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's what God is sort of, by God's grace, led the Anglican Consultative Council to establish, and now we've sort of revised them again, adding a care for creation care. So I was heartened to sort of know that we're not going to revise those at this point in time.
Not only can we recite them, learn them, and hand them out, but actually do them as well.
Exactly. Promote the 5 marks.
Promote them and do them.
That's right. Stephen, thank you so much for this conversation. Friends, blessings to you. Grace and peace.